So I'm a master's student in the Communication and Journalism department. I'm studying under Dr. Laura Ricard, who is a new professor here in the department, and I'm interested in doing my graduate studies in the realm of environmental communication. And that was the main reason that I came to Maine, was to work on SEANET and to be able to do this type of work in the field of environmental communication. I'm interested in how researchers communicate to one another across disciplines. So I'm interested in hopefully finding insights that I can bring back to the team so we can, as a team, move forward in the final years of the project, understanding how people like to communicate across disciplines and maybe some challenges that are happening right now. But on top of that, I hope that my research is also able to through the information that I gained through the SEANET team, we'll also be able to add to the conversation outside of Maine, to the country, and I guess to the world too, as we start to, I guess, understand how we work and communicate across disciplines. When I sit down with somebody to ask them questions about SEANET, I kind of tell them that a big part of this interview, I'm interested in finding just your everyday interactions within SEANET, and what would make that easier if you need it to be easier. And everybody that I've asked to interview, which has now been around 21 people, have been really helpful and taken anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes out of their day to help me out with the research. They want to learn from one another, and I think that piece of learning and the excitement to learn is at the core of academia, is at the core of doing research, and seeing people want to learn outside of maybe where they're comfortable is a really neat thing to observe. I think a lot of, I struggle to call them problems, but I guess they're complex problems that Maine is facing as a state, just like other states and our country is facing. And a lot of these problems are complex and they're dynamic, and one discipline can't tackle them. And I think as we move forward with research, a lot of these problems are going to have to be tackled by multiple disciplines. And I think the better we can understand how researchers work within, but also across disciplines, is really important. It's fascinating to hear what everybody on the team's doing. And I feel like I kind of have an ear to the ground to people's results, what they're excited about, what they've found. And on top of that, I get to hear their stories of success or moments that they've felt successful within the SEANET project. And what it comes down to is being aware of who you're communicating with, who is your audience, being aware of also what your goals are when you're in a certain situation. Do you want someone to understand your goals for your research? Okay, so maybe let's broaden up our language and figure out ways that we can include other people in the conversation.